How do you deal with a boss who pushes you too hard? So hard that you feel frustrated, you are tired, you're always living under that fear that what next? He wants you to do things in a certain way, his way, and the expectation is that you are available whenever you are required. अगर ये सब आप एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हो या इसका कोई भी पार्ट है जो आप एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हो, you very well know what is the impact it has on you, right? So today I want to talk about that. How can you really deal with a boss like this who's too hard on you? Yeah. Hi, I'm Aastha Tatia, your happiness coach, and I help leaders become the most sought after leaders by having deep connections and meaningful relationships in their organizations. Do hit the like button if you find this video meaningful, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, talking about a boss who's pushing you too hard. See, understand we are all an outcome of our beliefs, right? Whatever you are doing, whatever way you're behaving, whatever your actions are, it's because of your beliefs. Same is the case for your boss. आपके boss भी अपने belief system से आ रहे हैं. And his beliefs are also an outcome of his conditioning, his experiences right from childhood. Now, maybe his belief is that this is the way to deal with employees. Maybe he knows of no other way. Now, that could be one possibility, right? But for sure, there is some belief behind this behavior of his. Pushing everybody too hard, ऐसे ही होना चाहिए, right? जब बोलूं तब होना चाहिए, मेरे हिसाब से होना चाहिए, right? It takes a toll on you, I understand, but fortunately or unfortunately, he is coming from his beliefs. So there's nothing much you can do about it, right? Unless the boss decides to look at what is his limiting belief, okay? However, let's try and understand what can you really do to protect yourself. Because understand, whatever is happening around, you have very limited control over it, right? Rather, I would say, I don't know how much control you don't really have a control over what the boss is doing. But आप कैसा महसूस कर रहे हो और आपकी मेंटल हेल्थ कैसी हो रही है, इसकी जिम्मेदारी आपकी है, right? So if you are going through a traumatic experience, it's taking a toll on you, and so that's where you need to step in for yourself, right? What you will do about it is number two, but number one is to understand that yes, I will not compromise with my mental health. That's the first thing, right? The second thing that you really need to understand is that when you get into an organization, you'll have all kinds of people, right? Every situation is an experience and it is preparing you for something bigger. It is helping you, build some muscle. तो आप ही को वो greatness की तरफ ले जा रहा है, strength की तरफ ले जा रहा है, right? बॉस के उस बिहेवियर को ना, ऑब्वियसली यू विल से वो बॉस हैं, अगर वो ये बोल रहे हैं होना चाहिए, रात को 10 बजे है तो 10 बजे होना चाहिए, 11 है तो 11 होना चाहिए, मैं मना नहीं कर सकता, तो हाउ डू आई रियली मैनेज माई ओन स्टेट? Because boss is not in my control. True. But the thing is, if you are clear, then you will figure out the actions. But पहले context clear होना चाहिए that yes, I am committed to the organization, but I am equally committed to my family, to my mental health. Even before family, my own mental health. तो मेरे लिए क्या work कर रहा है? So you will see that some part you may be able to manage as per the boss. You know, the hours, you will, over time, you will understand his ways, his tendencies. So you will mold a little bit of it around that, right? Because see, understand, you're in the organization, the boss is there, and you've got to, only if you are up to creating a good relation with the boss. If you're not, तो जैसे चल रहा है वैसे चल रहा है. If you're managing it, good. But if it is not working and you really want to have a smoother working environment, a better relationship, then you take charge because you want that, right? तो पहली चीज़, okay, let me figure out what part of it I can work around the boss's ways, right? उसके बाद सेकंड स्टेप आता है कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो वर्क नहीं कर रही हैं. So what will happen is, over time, as you are working with him, you will realize, what does he want? What does he really want? Okay. Now, he may have had experiences where in the past his team leaders were not performing without him being hard on him. So he knows, he feels this is the way if I really want to get things done. Now here you are, and you can maybe alter this belief of his. You can, if you really want somebody to understand you and follow what you're saying, you first have to understand them. So agar as a leader aap apne boss ko samjhoge, if you can make that attempt to understand his ways and what is it broadly that he wants, and maybe you can give him that, and then you can lead him. Then you can lead him to where you want. So don't resist, I would say. Do not resist, because the more you'll be like, what the hell? How can he do this? I'm not going to tolerate. I'm not a slave. It's only going to suck your energy and disempower you. Versus, what are you really up to? So understand that, okay, this is what I want. How can I draw a balance between taking care of myself, yet figuring out a middle path that I can do? Now that could mean, having those little conversations with your boss whenever you find the opportunity. Maybe not directly about this whole thing, but somewhere getting to build that connect. Because जब आप थोड़ा भी connect establish कर पाओगे, या अगर है तो, then you can figure out that moment when you can talk to him, when you can let him know that I understand this is critical, and it's my promise that this would be delivered. Right? And 2, 3 times, 4 times, when you do it your way and you deliver, then you will see him also being more relaxed. Yeah. So there are no rules of the game, because here we are talking about human beings, emotional beings. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि ये 1 point, ये 2 point, ये करोगे तो ये हो ही जाएगा. How people are going to react, how they respond to a particular thing, you don't know. But the whole idea is to ensure that you have a clear context of what you're really doing. An easier way is you just quit and go, leave the organization. Yeah. But there's no guarantee in the next organization you would not have challenges, right? The only thing is, now if you reel through this, if you steer through this, अगर आप इससे गुजरते हैं, आप वो connect अपने boss के साथ establish कर लेते हैं, और in a way you are able to lead him to where you want, imagine who would you have become by then. Doesn't it sound powerful? Yes, it's going to take time and it's going to take effort, but that's what you're up to, right? Because this muscle, this art, if you're able to build, is not going to help you here, but it's going to help you in the entire career. Because ultimately we're all in the business of people, right? I hope you found this meaningful. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I would love to hear from you. Please, आप जो भी अपने लिए देख पाए हैं, whatever experiences that you've had, I would love to hear those. How did you find the videos? How are you finding the videos? There's lots of content here on the YouTube channel. Every day, 2 new videos. So please, would love to hear your feedbacks. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.